up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm going to be talking about Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner because although I know a lot of people don't like these two together, I do have some serious tea-filled updates that I need to fill you guys in on. So first of all, you guys, Bad Bunny seemingly and subtly shaded Kendall Jenner's ex, Devin Booker. Personally, to me, I don't think the shade was very subtle, especially because Devin Booker clapped back and then deleted his clap back. But for the purposes of this intro, we're gonna keep it cute. And then in addition to that, you guys, I also have to fill you in on why Bad Bunny is making headlines everywhere today. So Bad Bunny is being sued by his ex-girlfriend for $40 million. She claims that he used a voice recording she sent him in 2 of his songs without her consent. This news is everywhere, so you know I want the House of Hill to be in the know of what's going on. But first, because this is the first pop-off of the week, you know I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. And also real quick, because I know we have a lot of new faces here in the House of Hill. First of all, hi, welcome. We're so happy you're here. Always on the first pop-off of the week, I love to check in and see how everyone is doing. However, if you don't like a check-in and you don't like a long intro, that's totally fine. You're not alone. You're a straight to the tea person. You don't have to write anything negative towards me in the comments. All you have to do is scroll down, check the comments for a time code, and another straight to the tea person will tell you where you need to go in the video to get straight to breaking down the story. It's no big deal. It's super simple, but for those of you who do love a check-in, please let me know how everything is going with you down there in the comments. Me personally, you guys, this past weekend was incredibly busy for my family. My dad participated in this thing called Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, where he's put with a couple other guys who play music, also some famous musicians, and they get to play at a couple iconic venues here in LA. He played at the Viper Room on Saturday and the Whiskey A Go Go on Sunday. If you're watching Daisy Jones and the Six, I know you know about the whiskey. So that was super cool to see him do that outside of what he does every day for work. And then on top of that, my sister ran the freaking LA Marathon. 26.2 miles, you guys, is how far my sister ran. Absolutely insane. We literally followed her all around LA on Sunday, trying to make sure she got the fuel she needed and cheer her on and keep her going. I'm telling you, Mama Hill and I were absolutely exhausted by Sunday evening, but it was so worth it to see my dad and my sister just definitely cross off some major things on their bucket list. So it was so much fun. And also I'm so thankful that a lot of our friends here in LA came to also support my family. I'm just feeling very, very grateful in addition to very tired, but that's fine. It's totally okay because we have some Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner tea to get into. So without further ado, you guys, straight to the tea people, you know what to do. Go ahead and put this time code down there in the comments to help out your fellow straight to the tea people. And now let's get to unwrapping these Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny facts. All right, so for those of you who need a little refresher, these Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny dating rumors started a few weeks back when an anonymous tip was sent into the Instagram account Dumois. This tip stated that Kendall Jenner was spotted playing tonsil hockey with Bad Bunny in a club. Then shortly after that, we saw them on a double date with the Biebers. After that, we saw them on a little sushi date where Kylie Jenner was also present. So Bad Bunny is meeting, you know, Kendall's closest friends and family. Then even more recently, you guys, the two were seen leaving Beyonce and Jay-Z's Oscars after party together. So that also fueled the rumors. Basically, you get it. They're absolutely 1000% dating. And I also feel like I need to mention that a lot of Bad Bunny fans are not in favor of Bad Bunny dating Kendall Jenner. I think they're just not very happy that their fave is being linked to a Card Jenner because sometimes there can be negative connotations that come along with being linked to a Card Jenner. But nonetheless, you guys, Bad Bunny is definitely feeling Kendall Jenner, and today's fresh tea just proves that even further because y'all, Bad Bunny is out here starting drama with Kendall Jenner's ex, Devin Booker. So you guys, this drama between Bad Bunny and Devin Booker started when Bad Bunny seemingly shaded Devin Booker in a new song that he's featured on. This song is called Coco Chanel by Eladio Carrion, and the lyrics have been translated, you guys, and in one of Bad Bunny's verses, he raps, quote, "I'm not bad, baby, that's a gimmick, but the sun in Puerto Rico is hotter than in Phoenix. She knows it." Now, the reason why this is being perceived as shade is because, for those of you who don't know, Devin Booker plays basketball for the Phoenix Suns. So Bad Bunny saying that the sun is hotter in Puerto Rico than in Phoenix is clearly a little jab at Devin Booker. And for those of you who are thinking, well, that may just be a coincidence, later on in the song, Bad Bunny also references that Scorpio women are dangerous, and Kendall Jenner is, in fact, a Scorpio. So yeah, clearly the two are at the point in their relationship that Bad Bunny feels comfortable not only referencing Kendall Jenner in his songs, but also shading her ex-boyfriend Devin Booker. And you guys, shocker to no one, Devin Booker did not find the shade as funny as some of us, according to The Sun, you guys, he did comment on an Instagram about the shade, saying, quote, he worried about another man, in all caps, again. Now, he did quickly delete the comment, but not before making headlines. Also, keep in mind that once the news about Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny went public, Devin Booker did go ahead and unfollow Kendall Jenner on Instagram. So I would say the guy is definitely a little salty about Kendall and Bad Bunny, but here I am already popping off, and I still need to fill you guys in on this Bad Bunny lawsuit. So Bad Bunny's ex-girlfriend, you guys, Carlise de la Cruz Hernandez, is suing him for allegedly using a voice memo that says Bad Bunny Baby in 2 of his songs. And these 2 songs are Pati and 2016. Now, she is suing this man for $40 million, and Hernandez reportedly filed the lawsuit in Puerto Rico herself earlier this month. She says that she recorded the phrase while they were dating in 2015 after he asked her to. In the lawsuit, Hernandez goes on to claim that her and Bad Bunny had plans to be married in 2016. Their relationship ended that year. The two then rekindled and broke up again in 2017 for the last time. Now, after Bad Bunny and his ex-girlfriend broke up for the final time in 2017, you guys, we're gonna fast forward to May 2022, aka May of last year. Hernandez claims that she reached out to Bad Bunny for a $2,000 payment to purchase the recording. She claims that they were unable to reach an agreement for her to purchase this voice recording, and then Bad Bunny went on to release his album Un Verano Sin Ti later that month, and this album included the song 2016, aka one of the songs that he used the voice recording on. So his ex-girlfriend tried to say, hey, I'll give you a pass on using the voice memo in that first song, but I would like to buy the voice memo from you so you don't use it in any future songs. They weren't able to reach an agreement. Bad Bunny then went ahead and used the voice memo again, even after he knew that Hernandez wanted the rights to that voice memo. He continued to blow up, and I feel like that only fueled his ex-girlfriend's hate fire for him. So in her lawsuit, Bad Bunny's ex-girlfriend said her, quote, distinguishable voice has also been used without her permission, illegally, and without crediting her for songs, promotions, albums, concerts worldwide, as well as social media platforms, musicals, television, and radio, among other things. She also claimed that people have made comments about her voice recording in person to her and on social media, saying, quote, thousands of people comment directly on social media to De La Cruz and every time she goes to a public place about this Bad Bunny Baby recording. Her lawsuit went on to say, quote, the past has provoked and actually caused De La Cruz Hernandez to feel concerned, worried, anguished, intimidated, burdened, and anxious. Hence why she's now coming for Bad Bunny for $40 million. I mean, this man has a Grammy, he's now being linked to a Kendall Jenner, and now his ex-girlfriend is saying, all right, I'm ready for my payday. Now, I obviously have so many thoughts about all of this, and I cannot wait to make this pop-up official. And like I said, because I'm still recovering from the weekend of being beyond exhausted, you guys, I'm gonna pop off still with something sparkly, just not champs this time. We're going with a peach flavored Waterloo because I'm still recovering. I still am just so exhausted. We're still gonna shambong it though for fun. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to Bad Bunny shading Kendall Jenner's ex, Devin Booker, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I read what he said, I initially was like, okay, that's pretty clever, that's pretty funny. Personally, I don't feel like he said anything necessarily mean or super hurtful, so I feel like if somebody shaded me in that way in a song, I would probably sit back and be like, you got me. That was hilarious. The sun is hotter in Puerto Rico than Phoenix. I get it. But I feel like you could only laugh about shade like that if you are 1000% over your ex. And I don't think that Devin Booker is quite 1000% over Kendall Jenner just yet. I mean, I think the man clapping back at Bad Bunny and then deleting his comment and also unfollowing Kendall Jenner whenever news broke about her dating Bad Bunny kind of proves that. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that I think Devin Booker wants to get back with Kendall Jenner. I'm not saying that Devin Booker is still, pining for Kendall Jenner. I just feel like you can know you're not meant to be with someone and not be 1000% over them at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, I just feel like this situation hurt Devin Booker's ego a little bit. Kendall moved on before him and she moved on with this mega superstar and they're everywhere. And now this superstar is throwing a little shade towards him and his music. I just feel like Devin Booker's hurting a little bit. it, which is totally understandable. And I also think this whole thing proves that Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny are maybe a little more serious than we even think. I mean, if this man is out here referencing Kendall in his songs and shading her ex, I feel like that kind of proves he's definitely into her. But again, that's just me. And I know a lot of his fans are probably not going to be happy to see that, you know, he's shading Kendall Jenner's ex, talking about her in his music, because again, I know a lot of his fans are not in favor of him dating a Kylie Jenner, but I do feel like they're heating up, and I kind of feel like they may last longer than I even initially thought. Now, as far as his ex-girlfriend filing that $40 million lawsuit against him, I mean, I definitely understand her reasoning for the lawsuit. He's used this voice recording of hers not once, but twice, and the second time he used it was after he already knew that she wanted to purchase the voice recording and she wanted the rights to the voice recording. So in my opinion, him using it that second time on his album, on that second song, was him taking a risk. Now, as far as her filing this lawsuit years later, again, remember, she initially recorded this thing back in 2015, and she tried to purchase it herself last year, and she just filed the lawsuit last month. I know a lot of people are going to hear those timelines and think that this woman is just trying to capitalize off of Bad Bunny because now he's blown up. And I want to say, I absolutely agree with you. Do I think that she's trying to capitalize off Bad Bunny right now? Absolutely. Is she maybe a little salty because things didn't work out? You know, she thought that they were going to get married, they rekindled their relationship, and it still didn't happen. Now this man is out here winning a Grammy. This man is out here dating a Kylie Jenner. This man is at the peak of his fame. And now do I think she wants her payback for being there for him in his early days? I mean, yeah, it's kind of coming off that way. But you know what? To each their own. Unfortunately, this is not the first time we've seen this with a celebrity, and it will not be the last. You guys know a lot of times when a celebrity really starts to blow up, people from their past try to come in and get a piece of the pie. A lot of times these claims do turn out to be BS in my opinion. However, in this instance, I mean, there's really no denying that this woman did record this voice recording for Bad Bunny. There's really no denying that he did use it in multiple songs. So do I think she has a case here? Yeah, I do. Do I think she has a case to the tune of $40 million? That I'm not entirely sure about, but I also don't entirely know how lawsuits work in Puerto Rico either. I feel like that's a very important detail because I feel like justice systems around the world work very differently than they do here in the US. So overall, while I'm not surprised to hear that somebody from Bad Bunny's past is filing a lawsuit against him, specifically his ex-girlfriend, I will say it doesn't sound like this woman is going to back down. It sounds like she is ready to get her justice. She is ready to get what she thinks she deserves. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens after this. I don't feel like this is going to go away. I feel like people are going to want to see what happens with this situation. So we will definitely be keeping an eye on it. I also will be very curious to see if Bad Bunny makes a comment on this, or if, you know, we're going to see him and Kendall Jenner go out on a very public date to distract from this lawsuit. I mean, the possibilities are truly endless, you guys. You know, once you get in with a Kylie Jenner, things can be spun and narratives can be created, and we're all just going to have to sit here and wait to see what happens. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you when it comes to Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. I want to hear all of your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, and of course, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to show me a little extra love, or you just want to make sure I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. You guys can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!